Quictent Greenhouse. There she is. This is the $200 version, which means it's 20 feet long, 10 feet this way, and normally it's 6.6 feet high. I got an extra foot. I'll go over that. Assembly's pretty simple, not horribly complicated. I did put the bars that run the long way originally on the outside, which you're not supposed to do. I'll show that in a second. Then I had to flip around, put them on the inside. Wasn't terribly hard. I just didn't really read the instructions that well. It's got the pop-up windows. It has a double door. One of the doors is just a screen door. I don't know if you can see that, which zips down, and then there's the cover door, which is this stuff. This is thickness of what it's made of. It's decently thick. It actually keeps a decent amount of heat in here too. I guess later on it'll be worthwhile. Now what I did to get my extra foot, I'm 6'2", and when I reach my finger up, I can touch this, but I gotta stretch. So I got at least 7.5 feet in the middle on this one, which is nice for taller people. I spent as much on the 2x12s, I gotta announce that, I guess, as I did on the actual greenhouse. And that's how I do. I did the corners in 2 ways. So that's just some, I guess that was 2x2s cut and put, and then I used a lathe screw to attach it. Normally there are metal bars that complete the bottom part of this, and mine are out there, so I got extra metal bars. And then I did some of the corners I did this way. I didn't use the metal bracket on the bottom, I just did a plywood corner. And yeah, I bought 12 footers because they were cheaper. They do make a 20-foot 2x12 from Home Depot. Gosh, that thing was heavy. And I didn't have a way to get back, although I could have had it delivered. I just used more plywood and took an 8-foot section and took a 12-foot section, both sides. There's my joint, and did like that. And then cut the 12 inches or 12 footers down to do 10 foot, making sure it was the right fit for this thing. It's not part of the greenhouse, but of course I'm doing hydro in this. I'm gonna have either 3 or 4 layers of the hydro. I haven't decided yet how far I want to go. I got enough of the vinyl PVC to do it, so I'm not going to need water. This thing is waterproof, so you got to come up with irrigation for this device, or greenhouse, not a device. It's nice. I like it. I wish I spent a little more and got the 25-foot version. Every 5 feet you get a window, so the 25-foot version would have gone a little further. Another nice touch about this, I get a rear door. That stump I would have had to yank out too if I got the 25-foot version, or just move the greenhouse. But once again, the back of the Quictent, it's nice. Does what it's supposed to. Wasn't hard to put together. I did it myself. I didn't have anyone help me. That's another little thing I'm doing there, growing. But yeah, the Quictent, it's nice. I like it. Let me flip my camera. I definitely recommend it. $200 gets you a decent amount of greenhouse for the money. It does what it's supposed to. I'm happy with it. I like it. You don't have to go, full what I did here. What I'm going to do to tack this down, I'm actually not going to staple it directly to the 2x12s. I'm going to take a little, like 1 or 2 inch thick, 4 foot long pieces of plywood, tack the greenhouse to the plywood with staples, and then screw the plywood into the 2x12, so that way at the end of the season, if I want to take it down, I don't have to deal with pulling out a whole bunch of staples. I'll just roll it up. Yeah, that's my plan for disassembly. But like I said, this is a nice greenhouse, I'd buy another one. Thinking about buying another one. This side I haven't put the windows down. This is what it looks like, or up I should say. I haven't put the windows up here. This is what it looks like rolled with the Velcro. Other side's not rolled. It's a nice greenhouse. You won't be disappointed. I like it. I don't know how much cheaper they are on some of the other sites. I got this off Amazon. They did the financing of $40 a month for 5 months. I mean, who can't afford $40 a month? So it's really nice, and I'm going to be planning hopefully in the next week. Depends on how much of the water setup I get in there. But yeah, I like it. I recommend it. It's good quality. Didn't rip anything in the cover putting it together. Comes really well packed. They give you little tools, a toolkit to use with it. Although I had all my own tools. They give you the Allen wrench, give you plenty of bolts. These are supposed to go over the screws, but I didn't need to do that. I don't know why, I just didn't need to. What I'll probably wind up doing is I have a small cut-off wheel. But again, it doesn't really bother me. I could cut all these off flush if I wanted to. They obviously come longer. Just so people know, so each one of the corners has a cross beam like that, so it doesn't zigzag back and forth. One there, one there. I noticed the 25-footer has ones on each side. This one only comes with 2. It doesn't really move. The 2 seem to do the trick. And then you have these pieces. This piece goes into this piece, and then the bolt goes through. This piece, I guess your first curved piece goes into your next curved piece, goes to your middle, which has a long piece, another curved piece down, and then you have your 4-footer cross-link pieces. That's how it all goes together. Like I said, it was easy. Nobody helped me. I did this all on my own. I could have got someone, but I really didn't need to. And again, I like it. I like what Quictent did here. I made it even a little bit better, a little bit taller. And yeah, bravo, well done, Quictent. Nice greenhouse for anybody that wants one. Have a nice day. If you like my video, if this is worthwhile to you, I could use a like and a subscription. If you're at the end of the video, you've obviously watched it a bit. More likes and subscribes, the more videos I'll try and make. And that's about all. Hope everyone found this beneficial. Once again, there's the Quictent. Nice job, Quictent. Well made.